Hi guys and gals, welcome to my channel. It's a new one, that is, and I have absolutely no idea how to edit or record or anything, so I'm just doing my thing here. I'm from Sweden, and that explains my accent. But I'm here to teach you one thing, and one thing only. I'm here to teach you how to strum like Johnny Cash in your guitar playing. So let's say if you got a guitar and you've learned a few chords, you know, you've learned your E's and your A's and your B7s maybe, and some E's more. And you're going like this. You know, very simple. It's not that hard once you've gotten to know those three chords. And with those three chords, you can play pretty much any Johnny Cash song. Most of them have E, A, and B7. But the thing is, he has a very special sound, okay? And you may be thinking, oh, he's got some kind of a, you know, string drummer in the background. But he doesn't, especially in his early records from like the early 50s and such. Kind of the same time that Elvis was performing, you know, for the first time as well. But here's the thing, you have to learn this in your right hand or your left hand, depending on which type of guitar you have. And what you want to do is gently strike like the top strings. Okay, so you've got that. And I'm holding an E, a chord here, by the way. So you gotten that first. Okay, and this is what it's supposed to sound like. And then you can add your the palm of your hand, like on the back side of your thumb, but make it sound like this. And an A, E, B7, E. I hear the train a-comin', rolling around the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. That's an E7. But the thing is, this is not entirely easy to learn, especially for a beginner. And it's such a unique way to play your guitar that it may be hard for intermediates or advanced players as well. What you need to do is, as I said before, step one is hitting the top strings. And then you do all the strings. And then you go up with your thumb or your plectrum. I prefer to play without a plectrum, but you go up. So it's very slowly, it looks like this. So if you can see what I'm doing here, I'm probably gonna zoom in on this in some way later, but one, you know, top strum, down all the way, and then up. So gently down, up, gently down, up, gently down, up. And when you've practiced that, and you know your few chords, you can pick up the speed for a bit. But remember, this isn't something you master over one day. I recommend you playing maybe for like 15 minutes a day, rather than playing for like 5 hours one day. You'll learn much more when you sleep on it. So, muscle memory time, you gotta train this. Gently down, up, gently down, up, gently down. And then when you've learned that, you can do some tricks in other ways. You can see that trick made by, for example, Willie Nelson in some of his songs. But I don't know if Johnny Cash uses them as well. But what that implies is when you've got this learned, you can also, I'm holding an E chord here. And you can also trick, you know, a little bit, lifting your fingers. And then A. And you can also switch to like an A7 whilst doing an A, so just lifting up your ring finger. And what it should sound like when you've mastered those two techniques, you know, just doing this country strumming and then lifting your fingers, you can experiment a bit. Some accords don't work as well, but basically what it's gonna sound like is this. You know, I'm not that good, but this is how I do it. And so I guess I gotta know. Okay, I know that this was a very, basic tutorial. I don't have any fancy editing skills, but if you want to see more of this, or if you want me to do a more detailed tutorial, or more close-ups, or perform anything at all, or give you tips about maybe what songs are best for beginners, and so forth, just comment. I'll probably do it. I think I'm gonna do other stuff on this channel as well. I don't know. I'll probably fix bikes or play games, or I really have no idea. We'll see where it takes us. But this was me. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to, what they all say, drop a like or subscribe or whatever. But really, do what you want. I'm just happy you got something out of this. Bye-bye.